Hey, what's going on guys, it's Bagas here, and today we're back with another analytical essay video. Because these seem to do way better than the personal ones for some reason. Watch this one not do well, haha. Anyways, in this video, I'm going to be going over my ranking categories and analyzing the top documentary from each one, and explaining why I think they deserve said position. Also, as you know, I have 4 categories in total, but I already did a favorites list which covers the my opinion segment, so if you want to see more on that, check out that separate video. Today, we're gonna be looking at the other 3 categories and see the top documentaries from each one. Also, one other thing is that I was originally gonna do individual top 5s for each category, but I couldn't determine a good title for equality, so yeah, that's why this video is the way it is. Because like, what was I gonna title it? The most top 5 most quality documentaries? That does not sound good. Anyways, let's actually move on to the thing. For quality, the award goes to Ballad of Big Al. I've already praised this documentary in several other videos, and the gist is that it's the most solid, well-rounded documentary. It has an excellent story depicting the hypothetical life of Big Al, based on the evidence from his beautifully preserved remains from the day he was born to the day he died. Then afterwards, there's a whole, almost behind the scenes look at the documentary, focusing on the science and research done to back up what is depicted within the documentary. Visually, it still holds up really well today, and like I said, in general, the documentary is just really great all around. Pretty much almost everything I've complimented about a dinosaur documentary is present within Ballad of Big Al, and that's why it's the top documentary of the quality category. Now the top spot for the entertainment category is actually a two-way tie between Chased by Sea Monsters and Prehistoric Park. So you know what? We'll talk about them both. These two documentaries are just really fun to watch, and they both star Nigel Marven, which I think is a large contributor to the entertainment value of both documentaries. His personality and charisma carries these two documentaries, and the human presence also gives the audience a window into these prehistoric worlds, and we can kind of put ourselves in Nigel's shoes, which just adds to the fun and engagement. Talking more about them individually, Chased by Sea Monsters format gives it an adventure vibe, and typically the adventure genre is good at engaging an audience and providing them with entertainment. Also, it's just really fun to see how Nigel tackles these situations and encounters with these prehistoric animals. That again just adds to the entertainment value of the whole show. Prehistoric Park, on the other hand, has the Walking with Dinosaurs format sprinkled in with the human element and a little bit of Jurassic Park. The concept of bringing back extinct creatures to the present is something that's very easy to follow and connect with, and thus it's easy for an audience to watch and have a good time with. Prehistoric Park also has a lot more full-on comedic scenes that can give the audience a good laugh, and again, as I keep repeating myself, just adds to the fun factor. Both documentaries also have a predominantly lighthearted and fun tone that makes it easier for an audience to have a fun time watching it, as it's easier to get sucked into and be enjoyed. But it's also balanced by more serious scenes that helps it to also be taken seriously and actually feel like a real entertaining good show. Honestly, I could sum up everything I've just said into a single sentence, which is that it's just fun to watch. Now for rewatchability, it actually goes to Ballad of Big Al, but since I already talked about how great it is earlier, let's instead go down one step, where it is a two-way tie between Chased by Sea Monsters and Sea Monsters: A Prehistoric Adventure. And since I just talked about Chased by Sea Monsters, let's give Sea Monsters: A Prehistoric Adventure the spotlight. The documentary is helped by its short duration of 40 minutes, which means that if you were to rewatch it, it won't take up a whole lot of time, which basically means that it's less committal, if that makes sense. Like if you want to watch, say, Walking with Dinosaurs, you have to allocate 3 hours of your day to watch the whole thing. While with Sea Monsters: A Prehistoric Adventure, you only have to allocate 40 minutes, which makes it, I guess, more time efficient, for lack of a better word. The movie is also just very easy to watch. The overall calm and zen-like tone, interweaved with small bursts of action, makes it really accessible to watch no matter what mood you're in. The adventure premise also makes it really easy to ease into on rewatches, as you can kind of just sit back and enjoy the ride. Point is, if you want to watch a quick documentary with calm tones and a pretty good adventure story, Sea Monsters: A Prehistoric Adventure is just a good way to spend some time while not taking up a large portion of your day. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. And it's been a while since I've actually written a video and recorded this type of video in a while. So yeah, forgive me for sounding a bit rusty. But yeah, actually, since I kind of brought it up, let me know if you guys would actually want to see top fives of the categories that I just talked about in this video, because I can only talk about the very tip top ones, and I'll be interested if you guys would want to see individual top fives of each. I might have to like do it a bit differently than I did the favorites, because otherwise like there's overlapping obviously between each category, so I might have to be selective with what documents I choose to include, so I'm not just repeating myself all the time. Anyways, that's future video idea if you guys are interested in watching and seeing seeing that type of video. But yeah, so I guess I'll just see you in the next video.